Hello lovers of African films and theatres, welcome to the Bothakga TV YouTube channel. Today we are talking about a ShowMax film titled No Hiding Here. It's a proudly South African film streaming on ShowMax. No Hiding Here is a film starring the following actors: Al Gregory, David Viviers, Tiffany Babuzano, Monde Sibisi, Lauren Lobsa, Kia Mongake, Roberto Pombo, Antoinette Calamam, Nicole Bessick, and amazing supporting actors who just gave this film 100% and made it what it is. I believe the film is shot in a very small town. I believe in the Western Cape. I believe in the Western Cape. So the film portrays mainly events that happen in the Western Cape, and then a little bit of some events that happen in Jersey. We need to speak about that Jersey scene. So this is a film that just celebrates and is mainly centered about a few young people who identify as queer. The other one is still on the discovery of well, not discovery, but they have not shared publicly their sexuality, and an incident happens around there because they are a public figure. So No Hiding Here is a film that just brought a lot of, it's a fun movie. It's so easy on the mind. It's so like refreshing. Like, you don't overthink things. They have you there. You start predicting things, but it's just nothing that will make your heart stop. It's a film about and I think that the deliberate usage of young people who are liberated was refreshing. Just young people just doing them, exploring about themselves. Very informative. They're just not there, just waiting for the world to happen to them. So there's a specific incident that happens that changes the events of this character's lives forever. For the good or bad, you will find out. And we see Sam and Caleb develop almost a friendship, and there's some beautiful dialogue that Caleb and Sam share. And in that dialogue, in as much as it's fun, light-hearted, it's very informative, and it makes you as an audience member to question yourself. It makes you to note a few things, and I think the way in which they were able to demystify certain stereotypes was beautiful. I did feel like at the beginning of the film, the music, it almost like it was the scoring was like as if there will be like a reveal. It was almost like you were wondering what's gonna happen. That's so intense. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I don't know. I would have probably made a different choice. I am not even good at scoring, but love to hear South African music throughout the film. It's a proudly South African movie. There was just so many beautiful moments that I think a South African song was just gonna lay it properly. And also the cast is so diverse, right? Different races, and wow, it could have been just an opportunity to get different music, like from different types of diverse artists in South Africa. Things that you'll appreciate about the film is that it's not over sensationalized. They feel like the events happening in the film feel like real life events. That's in a fun, human beings just go through travels. They're just days where people just come to your house and you're like, can y'all stop? Like, it's such relatable things, right? And I mean, there's a point where Caleb is in Joburg. They tried showing the Joburg view. I'm not so sure if that is Joburg. I could be wrong. Please check it out. It seems like wallpaper. It wasn't. I don't know. If it was captured and it's really Joburg, then I don't know what happened. Okay, maybe because I was not wearing my glasses. There's that. But yeah, man, I think it's a film that I think the intention was for the cast and the actors to get on set and have fun, and that's what they did. And you see CK exploring and just questioning his sexuality, and there's something that's beautiful that happens between CK and Sam, and it's very important that we tell stories in that manner. Like, it became a, I'm still discovering my sexuality, to just Sam's reaction was not a typical ignorant reaction that most people would have, and then it to elevating into being teachable about consent. That was beautiful for me. And then you have this character called Molly. Molly is very extroverted, very loud, very confident, and she knows herself. Oh, here's this young lady, liberated as and and just how she's just casually sharing that with the rest of the world. I did sometimes end up thinking and being realistic about the relationship teachers would have with their students. At some point I felt like, nah, this was way too friendshipy. It was way too friendshipy. And Caleb and Sam's relationship, I was like, the build up to the trust and love was way too soon. And there's an incident that made the community react negatively towards them, and a part of me felt like, how did they gain their trust? How did the community change their mind so fast? But also, it's a fall, it's fictional. Can things just be like the way everyday life events are? I think it would be boring if they did that, right? So that was just beautiful, and it's like, you know what, whoever you are, it's not a big deal, be that. And that's the takeaway from the movie. I did stop when the movie finished, I felt like I needed to watch it again. So if you're asking should I give it a try, that is my last word. That when this movie finished, I said I'm gonna watch it again. And probably after recording this video, this review, I am definitely gonna watch it again. It's no hiding here, available on ShowMax. And check it out, man. Check it out. Yeah, young actors giving the story life, man. Yeah, sometimes you may feel like there's a little bit of talking, too much talking. Sometimes there's certain events you're like, do we do that in South Africa? Do you go to someone's house and start making noise out there just to get their attention? You know, but I think they were on a great location. They should have just given us more outside scenes, man. They should have given us more outside scenes. I'm very angry that they didn't do that. But yeah, man, it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie. I think one of the things that even when you go through social media and queer people are like saying, that, you know, we just want a movie that represents me being as a queer person in a manner that is not about me coming out being a plot or a climax. And I think this movie did that. It just showed queer people being queer and some of the social injustice that they face, but some of the beautiful things that they believe they're experiencing as they are themselves, you know. And that was beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, they live in a community that is very reserved, but just how they show up as themselves, that dynamic was beautiful. That choice was beautiful. So shout out to the writer for just building that world for us as audience members. And yeah, that's all we have to say about No Hiding Here. Check it out. Thank you so much to those who have subscribed. Thank you so much to those who continue to watch and support our videos. Please do subscribe if you have not. I am BZ, and thank you for watching.